Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to see a new chapter, How the Camel Got His Hump by the poet Rudyard Kipling. In the beginning, when the world was new and the animals were just beginning to work for man, there was a camel and he lived in the middle of a hollowing desert because he did not want to work. He ate sticks and thorns and pickle, and when anybody spoke to him, he said, "Humpy, just humpy, and no more." Presently, the horse came to him on Monday morning with a saddle on his back and said, "Camel, oh camel, come out and draw like the rest of us." "Humpy," said the camel, and horse went away and told the man. Presently, the dog came to him with a stick in his mouth and said, "Camel, oh camel, come and fetch and carry like the rest of us." "Humpy," said the camel, and the dog went away and told the man. Presently, the ox came to him with a yoke on his neck and said, "Camel, oh camel, come and pluck like the rest of us." "Humpy," said the camel, and the ox went away and told the man. At the end of the day, the man called the horse and the dog and the ox together and said, 303, I am very sorry for you, but the humpy thing in the desert can't work, or he would have been here by now. So I am going to leave him alone, and you must work double time. It makes up for it." That made the three very angry, and they held a panchayat on the edge of the desert. The camel came chewing cud and laughed at them. Then he said, "Humpy," and went away again. The jinn, who was in charge of all desert, rolling in a cloud of dust, "Jinn of all deserts," said the horse, "it is right for anyone to be idle." "Certainly not," said the jinn. "Well," said the horse, "there's a thing in the middle of your desert with a long neck and long legs, and he hasn't done a stroke of work since Monday morning. He won't draw." "Shoo," said the jinn, whistling. "That's my camel." "What does he said about it?" "He says humpy, and he won't plug," said the ox. "Very good," said the jinn. "I will humpy him if you kindly wait a minute." The jinn rolled himself up in the dust cloak and took a walk across the desert and found the camel looking at his own reflection in a pool of water. "My friend," said the jinn, "what's this I hear of your doing no work?" The jinn sat down with his chin in his hand while the camel looked at his own reflection in the pool of water. "You were given the 3 extra work ever since Monday morning, all on account of your idleness," said the jinn, and he went on thinking with his chin in his hand. "Humpy," said the camel, "I shouldn't say that again if I were you," said the jinn. "You might say it once too often. I want you to work." And the camel said, "Humpy," again. But no sooner had he said it. Then he saw his back that he was so proud of, puffing and puffing up into a great big hump. Do you see that? Said the jinn. That's your very known hump that you were brought upon your very known self by not working. Today is Thursday and you were done no work since Monday. When the work began, now you are going to work. How can I? Said the camel, with his hump on my back. That's a purpose, said the jinn, all because you missed. Those 3 days you will be able to work now for 3 days without eating because you can live on your hump. Don't you ever say I never did anything for you. Come out of the desert and go to the tree and behave. And the camel went away to join the tree, and from that day to this the camel always weared a hump. We call it hump now, not to hurt his feelings, but he has never yet caught up with the 3 days that he missed at the beginning of the world, and he has never yet learned how to behave.